Hi folks. So today we have a digital scavenger hunt that you're going to do for math. You are going to click on this document that's called Digital Math Room, and you're going to get your worksheet right here that is called Digital Scavenger Hunt, and that is in your notebook. If you do not have this for some reason, you can print out a copy of it. It is attached to this assignment. If you aren't able to print it out, then just take a blank piece of paper and do your squares and just write this information down. You can pause the video and do that. All right. So how the video scavenger hunt works is you're going to do 5 activities. First one is you're going to go do Tangram. So Tangram, you're going to find right down here in the geo board. So I'm going to click on that. I click on the shape, then you're going to click on geo board and it takes you right to it. And you're going to click on the Tangram, which is this one right here. Now, I have already made one of the Tangrams. I made this crane here, but you can go through and just kind of click and pull along and see which one you want to do. To make it, you're going to take these shapes down here. So, for instance, if I was going to do that rocket, you can't make more of the same shapes. You can only use the shapes you have right here. So, like I see, there's a big box there. So I need to make that. So I'm going to go, all right, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take this one. This is actually really cool how you get to move these around because you kind of just pull them from side to side with your little mouse or with your mouse trackpad on your Chromebook. Oh, and then I need to make the top of the rocket. Oh, I think it's going to be this little triangle here. Come on around. Boom, boom. All right, so you get the point. So you're going to make a Tangram, and you're going to get to pick which one you make. I'll show you my crane one that I made earlier. Ooh, there it is. Looks pretty good. There's the crane right there. All right, so now the next thing you're going to do. So remember, you're going to either draw a picture of what you made or write what you made right there. So you can pause the video right now and go do that. All right, now that you're back, now you're going to use base 10 blocks. So you're going to find the base 10 blocks in your digital math room, and those are right here. Click on the image and then click on the link right below it. So my numbers that I want you to make are 524, 331, and 1,347. So let's take a look at these base 10 blocks. So that's pretty obvious. That's a 1, right? And this one right here, oh, that's a 10. Notice when I pull them over, a new one is created over here. Now this right here, this is my 100. I have 10 tens in there. Now this one, this is 3-dimensional. This forms a cube, and it's 10 100s. So that would be 1,000. All right, so right now the number I created is 1,111, right? And what I need to make is 300 or 524. So you're going to create those numbers using your blocks, and you're going to check them off as you do it. And then to reset, you're going to go down here and click that little red dot, that little red dial, and it resets your board for the next number. All right, let's go back to the digital math room and let's bring back up the worksheet. So you're going to make each of those numbers. Check, check, check. Now you're going to go do your math flashcards. Now, this is a fun little thing. You're going to click on this picture of the flashcards down here and then go to math flashcards. And I've asked you to do 10 additions, 10 subtractions, 10 multiplication, and 10 division problems. So here we go. Here's the addition ones. 4 plus 7, 11. Woo! 2 plus 5, 7. So you're going to do 10 additions. Then you'll move over here to subtraction. You'll do 10 subtractions. 7 minus 3, 4. Then you'll do 10 multiplications. Ooh, 5 times 8. Oh, 40. And then you're going to do 10 divisions just by clicking on those little buttons along the way. Oh, 9 times 8, that's a big one, but I know what it is. 72. All right. So that is, let me flip back over here. So that is this box right here. So as you do them, check, 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 and check. So remember, this is good practice. These are all information that third graders should know how to do. All right, now you're going to go to the 2 color counters and you're going to do the part, part, whole frame. Now watch carefully as I give you directions on this. You're going to go to the double-sided counters, 2 color counters, and then you're going to click on this little picture here that says whole, part, part. Okay, here's whole, part, part. Now I've listed 3 numbers I want you to pull apart in 3 ways. So what I mean by that is, let's say I wanted you to do number 7. I'm going to write number 7 at the top. And then I'm going to pull 7 apart in 3 different ways. So this is also called decompose. So let's see. I've got 1, 2. I could pull it apart and go 2. And then what it would be the other part? Would be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So now I got to do 2 more. So I'm going to erase. I'm going to erase. All right, there. All right, I'm going to write my 7 again. And now I'm going to pull it apart in a different way. I think I'm going to pull it apart in 3. And then the other side, I'm going to need 4. So you're going to do that 3 times, 3 times for each of the numbers. And remember, the numbers are right here. I want you to pull apart 9 in 3 different ways, pull apart 11 in 3 different ways, and pull apart 14 in 3 different ways. And as you do that, you can go check, check, check. And then the last one is check out one more resource and write or draw which resource you explored. So you might decide you want to mess around with something here on the same page. There's all kinds of stuff. There's a number bond model. You know how to do number bonds. It's kind of what we were just doing in the whole part. Or you could go back to the digital math room and you can check out, these are fun to play with. There's color tiles that you can move around and make patterns with. There's, these are fun, pattern blocks where you can fit together different triangles and hexagons and all of that jazz. I'm gonna flip that around. Oops. And you can just kind of play around with it and spend a little time playing around with it, and then draw me a picture or write about which one you explored. All right, that's all there is to our digital scavenger hunt, and I look forward to seeing what things you tried.